Hello everyone, this is 1 year on. I'm Alison. And following on from episode 36, today's episode continues with reviewing the Lumosity brain training app. Today I'm looking at the language category. The games in the language category are the same in the web version as in the phone version. There's a game called Contextual, and this game is about reading comprehension and reading, understanding and deriving meaning from written language. They give a real-world example in reading product reviews and understanding what's good and bad about an item that you're shopping for. The game is very simple. It gives you a sentence and you have to read it, and a word should stick out as being incorrectly used, being the odd man out or incongruent. Your job is to find it and click to correct it. Once you've found the incorrectly used word and clicked on it, some other words appear and you have to choose the correct word to substitute. This to me is what I do in my job when I'm proofreading. The errors leap out at me, and fortunately it's easy for me to find the odd man out and correct it. Some of the errors are in spelling, some in the meaning of the word. I was always very good with this game. It wasn't really a challenge for me, although it did help me to exercise what was already a skill to keep it current. The next game is called Continuum. This game is a vocabulary game, and this one is really good as it's exercising your brain to understand the subtle differences between words. You're given a number of words and you've got to order them based on their intensity, small, medium, large. That's fairly easy. You can order the words in both directions, large, medium, small. This is interesting, and the nuances surprised me. I really liked this game a lot, and it helped me to restore my language skills that were lost with the stroke. My depth of vocabulary was a lot less than it used to be, and that's really something that's essential in my line of work. I don't recall having found a nuanced game like this in Brain HQ, or indeed in any other brain training apps I used. There's a game called Editor's Choice, which has you quickly selecting synonyms. The target word is at the top and you are given several words below to choose to be a synonym, and you click on the correct one. This is easy, but some of the words are really obscure, and as you go up the levels the words become less simple and you're left almost guessing. Hopefully through this your vocabulary is expanded. This is a really excellent game and one that I continue to play. You can never have too big a vocabulary. Taking Root is another vocabulary game using the roots of words. This appeals to me because I studied Latin and French at school and I enjoy words and where they originated. This game allows you to build your vocabulary, learning the building blocks of words, which I think is often missed in schools. You're given some word roots and you have to combine them into other words. Then you move onto another screen and are given a word with roots missing and options for that word to be complete, and you click on the word part. This appeals to my interest and I enjoyed this game. The next game is called Word Bubbles. This game was the best one in the language realm for me. You've got to produce words quickly and efficiently. It challenges your verbal fluency and your spelling. You're in a submarine and you have a set amount of time to create as many words as you can. You're given the start of a word, say PRE, and you have to create as many words as you can from that beginning word stem. It's amazing how blank your mind can go when you're on the clock, and this was a particular thing I found really difficult in the first instance. I could do a few and then no more would come. I have fortunately been able to build up my skill in this with practice. My spelling or clunky typing skills on the phone screen keypad made this game hard. Longer, more complex words are worth more than short words, and you get additional points by completing a set number of words in all levels. I was able to post a maximum of 77 words in 4 games, and that was really hard. I'm still trying to get up the ranks and test myself fairly regularly. The most I managed in one game, so I think you end up with 4 different words or 4 different stems. That constitutes a full game. One stem word I could do about 20 or 22 words in the time, which is a minute. I thought that was pretty good, but I still need to try harder because I've not been able to clear every single level in terms of within the game and get the full number of points plus the additional bonus. Keep trying, that's all you can do. In the game Word Snatchers, this is the last game in the language series and is one which I found really challenging. You're given a word scrambled and your job is to unscramble it. You're given a definition up top and sometimes that helps, sometimes not if you don't know the word. I've only got to level 6 of 12 levels. I definitely need to play this game more. Thank you very much for listening. If you've enjoyed this episode, please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back next time to talk about the maths games in the Lumosity app and how I went with them. Thank you.